Hey guys, we've had quite a number of people talking to us about feeling that they're not getting anywhere with their pull-ups when it comes to working off the box and working from a scaling option. So first thing to probably cover off on that is if you're finding that you're not getting anywhere with the box, you may need to actually slow down during the workout and really focus on using your upper body to pull rather than using your legs to help get you up off the box and trying to cycle through those reps quickly. You will take a bit of a hit to your workout scores, but long term it's going to be more beneficial to you to get pull-ups. The other thing we can look at doing is up on the wall next to the whiteboard, you've got the pull-up project from Gymnastics Method. This can take you about 10 minutes at the end of each session, but it's something you need to do about 3 times a week if you want to stick to it and you want to get better. Now, in saying that, there are some advanced movements that we need to look at and some a good basic level of strength that you need to require to do that, and you probably also need to do it with a partner. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take you through 4 movements that'll take you about 5 minutes at the end of class that you can do on your own without a partner that are going to help with scapular strength and also help with that pulling strength in order to hopefully fast track those pull-ups a little bit. Bear in mind with any of these movements that we do, please make sure that you're doing the appropriate mobility with it and you're not just doing strength work. Again, we can cover off on that in another video or ask a coach if you need to. So I'm going to get Sue to help me out with these movements. So the first one we're going to go through is a band pull apart. So with the band pull apart, you need a really, really light resistance band. So you'll notice that Sue's got the really thin red band. You could use even one of the blue TheraBands that we've got in the office. So what you want to do, your hands are going to be at shoulder width or maybe a little bit outside. Gripping with your knuckles pointing forward and to the sky. All you're going to do is pull, okay, get that band to your chest and come back through. What we want to see is a nice, smooth, controlled movement. If you find that that movement's jerking on the way in and out, that band sort of taking control a little bit, move your hands out, okay, and try it again. Also try and avoid shrugging up. So if you're really up and back and trap dominant, so Sue comes in and let's just do it. So bring the band back in, let's just do a bad rep and really shrug up when you do it, okay? Okay, we're doing it wrong. So what we're aiming for is we're aiming for that band to sort of come around bottom of our pecs. Cool? So that's a band pull apart. So you're probably looking at maybe 3 sets of 10 on that. Okay, next movement you can do to help with some scapular strength and some scapular stability is a YTW. So for this, really, really light plates or dumbbells. We're using the 1.25s here because that's the lightest we've got. You may even, if you're doing this at home, you'll probably use half a kilo or even a quarter of a kilo plates. A bench on about a 40-degree incline, and then from there we're going to go through 3 different portions of the movement. So the first one is the Y portion. Bring our arms up to make the shape of a Y, keeping our arms straight, thumbs to the sky. Come back down. The T portion, thumbs pointing towards the ground, shoulders are back to make that T, and then the W portion, we're going to pull our elbows up and then roll through, get that rotation with our shoulders, come back down. Now, the way you would do this movement is you would do, if we're going to do, say, 3 sets of 8 to 10, we're going to do 8 reps of the Y, really trying to squeeze at the top and making sure we get our that musculature between our shoulder blades firing. Then we do 8 reps of the T, and then we do 8 reps of the W. Okay, up and around. Okay, again, making sure when you do it, that's it, Sue, so that's good. When we do it, we're making sure that we're not shrugging up when we do it. We need to keep those shoulders locked back and down. So same deal as what we would do if we were in that home position in a Jimmy Buffett, okay? Shoulders back, open that chest up, really focusing on firing that musculature. The next one we're going to do, we're going to look at some ring rows. So ring rows, most of you guys are trained with, should be familiar with how to do a ring row. So to set up, what you're going to do, bring the rings to your chest, so where you need to pull those rings to, take the slack up out of that line and then lean back, keeping those shoulders in a good position. So Sue's maintaining a nice high position, rib cage is down, and then from there, shoulders back and down in that nice position, pull full range of motion, rings to the chest, then coming back down to full lockout. Sue's just going to show us what a bad rep would be like. Okay, so we're losing that midline stability and then we're arching back up and we're overextending as we do that. Or not going full range, so not pulling all the way to the rings and then not going full range, full extension at the bottom. If you want to make this a little harder, if you move your feet down, okay, same thing, you're going to be pulling more of your own body weight while you do this movement. The more horizontal you are. Or if you need to make it easier, you can move back. What you want to aim for when we're doing this set and rep-wise, again, you're looking at about that 3, 4 sets of 10 to 12. Finding a positioning on the rings that is going to enable you to maintain that good posture and position while you're doing those ring pulls. Again, avoiding that shrugging up when we're in that top portion. Right, the last movement, and probably the most difficult one, is a pull-up negative. So for this, you'll probably need to, if you're not able to physically get yourself up over the bar, you guys can do strict pull-ups. This is a good one to try and develop a little bit more strength as well. So we're going to get up over the bar, maintaining that nice hollow position, and 5 seconds on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we're aiming for when we go from the top is 5 seconds, nice, smooth, controlled movement. 2, 3, 4, 5 to full lockout at the bottom. So up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So that's what we're looking for there with that pull-up negative. Making sure when you do it, trying not to internally rotate with our shoulders, keeping those shoulders in a good position, starting with our chin above the bar and going through that full range of motion, nice and smooth, 5 seconds from top to bottom. Making sure that when we're doing it, we're not doing this jolty type movement all the way down. So that's 4 movements you could do. I'd even do these on 4 separate days. So if you train 5 days a week, Monday through Thursday, allocate yourself 5 minutes at the end of class to do one of these movements and then knock off all 4 movements within a week, and let's just see how quickly your pull-ups improve when you do that. As I said at the start of the video, if you want to go a little bit more advanced, you do have that pull-up project provided by Gymnastics Method as well. You probably need a partner to do that, but if you want to get pull-ups, you will need to put in that extra work. So that's about it. See you soon. Bye.